Good morning. Everything's really slow this morning. I'm not sure if this is working even. Everything is slow. So good. Welcome back or welcome to Yoga with Ciara. This is day 6 of Emerge. We're going to be connecting. Oh, I forgot Facebook. We're going to be connecting things in many different directions. My Wi-Fi is really slow. My computer's slow. My camera wasn't working. So come sit on your mat and we'll move our feet and we'll begin from there. Hopefully you'll see me. So sitting on your mat and just roll into your ankles. Big circles. So as we've been doing this now 6 days of feet, I'm starting to feel a really big difference in how I can feel my feet. Roll your ankles in the other direction. Big circle. Nice. Bring your baby toe side down to the floor. Bring your big toe side down to the floor. Baby toe side. Big toe side. Great. Windscreen wipers, baby toe, big toe. And when I do that, my bum, my pelvis is moved by the effort. And then I'm going to exaggerate the coordination as I do that. So as I bring my toes down towards the left, I'm going to squeeze my right shoulder down and lift my left shoulder up. So the side my toes are moving towards, I lift that up. So I'm doing a coordination as I windscreen wiper into my feet. Nice. Cool. Roll your belly, a big circle, connecting in, feeling, noticing, and then roll in the other direction, circling, feeling, and noticing. Cool. So from here, we're going to just practice swan for a moment. So there's different versions of swan that we can do. One is where it's actually just a rounding. So round your back, draw your forehead forward, and then arch your back and look up towards the ceiling. Round your back, looking forward, arching your back up towards the ceiling. Nice, one more time. Round your back, forward, arching your back, ceiling. Now we're going to include the arms. So diving forward towards your toes. Feel like you're wrapping the back of your body all the way forward, down towards your toes. And then sitting up tall, looking up towards the ceiling. So now we're just including arms in what we were doing before. Rounding forward, arching back. Rounding forward, arching back. Nice, one more time. Rounding forward, arching back. You can leave your legs straight or bring your soles of your feet together. And as you arch back, your knees are wide. And as you round forward, your knees are together. Arching back and forward. We're done. Back and forward. Cool. Stretch your legs out long. And then bring your right foot to stand so that it's just beside your left leg. And then heel toe your foot all the way around. And it's taking the whole of your pelvis. And try and bring it as far to the right and back as you can. And what stops me is my groin. I go, oh, that's as far as I can go. And then heel toe yourself all the way back. And my pelvis is walking back. And then my pelvis is square to the front again. Do the same thing again. Bend your right knee. And as your foot walks back, let it take the pelvis. So suddenly I'm facing towards the right because my leg has taken me. And then come back, heel toe, all the way back to center. Stretch your leg out long. Nice, one more time. Bend your knee, heel toe all the way over towards the right. And like there's a point where my foot is pushing into the floor and I can feel myself really deepening. And then sit tall, hold on to that right knee and lengthen. Nice. Round your back, draw your forehead down, and then arch your back looking up. There's not much of a movement here in the spine, but whatever it is that you have, revel in the movement of your spine. Round your back, and then arching. Nice. Bring your leg all the way back, And then the other side. Left foot knee bends, heel toe, heel toe, heel toe, and let your pelvis be pulled towards the left as you do this. And then just feel inner thighs lengthening. Heel toe, whatever, however your distance is. We're all discovering what our distances are. Bend your left knee, walk it back, feel the texture underneath your feet, the movement in the pelvis, the length of your spine, the feeling of the air on your skin, wherever that is. One more time, bend your knee, including more and more sensations of texture, of tone, of parts of you. It's just a really nice way of including more. So your left foot is over towards the left. You're going to hold on to that left knee and sit up tall. Nice. Rounding down, forehead comes down. And then looking up. Rounding down. And looking up. One more time. Rounding down. And looking up. Nice. Swing your leg all the way back to center. Super cool. Come onto your hands and knees into your cat pose. So rounding your back and arching your back. And as I do this, my shoulders and my spine are enjoying this movement. So this is the swan again. Rounding your back, draw your nose down. Arching your back, we would have looked up towards the ceiling. Rounding your back. Arching your back. So even your arms are the same. So when you were rounding your back, you were diving forward. When you were arching your back, you were drawing your arms back. You're not going to lift your hands off the floor here, of course, but the forward ones are the same. Rounding, you're diving, arching. Nice. So from here, bring your right foot out to the side. And when you bring your right foot out to the side, you're going to have to really draw the baby toe edge of your foot to the floor. And then take it off, and then draw the baby toe edge of your foot to the floor. And so rock your foot down, and then, so it's big toe, baby toe side down, big toe, baby toe side down. One more time. Big toe, baby toe side down. Really glue the baby toe side down, pull your right elbow back, and then reach your right hand up towards the ceiling. My head is looking just directly towards the right. And then anchor down into that right leg. So I'm going to bend my knee a little bit, and then I'm going to lengthen that leg and feel the connection. And as I feel the connection to this leg, I feel my abdomen twisting a little bit deeper, and I have this sense of wide through my chest. Nice. Dive, bend your elbow, draw your right hand underneath the left, reach towards the left side, keep the baby toe edge of your foot anchored, pull your elbow back, reach up towards the ceiling. Dive, keep the anchor. Notice what happens in that right leg. Pulling back, up you go. One more time. Under, anchor, pause there. So now I'm really feeling, the baby toe side of my foot is anchoring, but I can feel length in my inner thigh, the outer foot. I'm imagining that this right shoulder can come down towards the floor, that direction. I don't think my shoulder will ever land, but it's just an interesting inquiry. Nice. Come all the way back. Change. Lengthen the left leg out to the side, and then find that action of baby toe side down, big toe side, baby toe side down. I'm just really feeling, how do I anchor that down? How do I really stabilize into the outer edge of my foot? Nice. Anchor it down, pull the left elbow back, and reach the left hand up. And I'm just looking directly towards the left as I do this. I'm going to bend my left knee a little bit and then really straight and strong into that left leg. And suddenly when I do that, I feel my belly is much more conscious and present. And then I can lengthen through the front of my abdomen, because suddenly I'm like, I can feel it. So what you can feel, you can move. Nice. We're going to dive. Bend your elbow, dive under, reaching towards the right. Keep your baby toe side down. Pull your elbow back, reaching up. So feel how, as you dive, Your leg engages in a whole new way. Sensations emerge in a whole new way because our torso and our pelvis is changing its relationship to that foot and it's engaging into that foot. Nice. One more time. Pause. I'm going to imagine again that my left shoulder can come to the floor, and I'm really focused on keeping the baby toe side of that foot to the floor. Breathing into it, softening into it. Nice. Coming all the way back up. Both feet to the floor. Cool. Bring the baby toe side of your right foot to the floor, or bring your foot to the floor, rising up. So now we're upright. Baby toe side is down. So reach the left hand up towards the ceiling and then slide down with your right hand down towards the right foot. Nice. Bend your left elbow. Reach the right hand up. Keep the baby toe side of your foot glued to the floor. Touch the left hand to the floor. So you're going to change hands like windmills. Are these like, I suppose they're like windmills, aren't they? They kind of pass each other. So you're touching and then you're reaching. So find the squeeze push of your hips. So you're not sitting your bum backwards and dropping your chest forward. You're pushing your hips forward, squeezing your buttocks. So really squeeze your bum as you travel to touch and to touch. Nice. Touch the floor on the left-hand side. Let your left hand land. And now lift your right foot off the floor. Right hand is reaching, right foot is long. Push down into your heel and find that the point. So you're going to push the ball of your foot away. It's the foot that pushes on the accelerator. So it's not your toes that are pointing. It's the ball of your foot pointing away. That engages the front of your leg and the back. Squeeze your bum, push your hip forward, and deepen into this. Nice. Right hand to your hip. Drop your right foot to the floor and then draw a circle with your right leg. Have that sense of squeezing your bum, keeping your hips really steady as you roll. Circle in the other direction. Steady into the pelvis. Steady into the hips. Nice. Bring both knees to the floor. Come into your cat pose, rounding your back. Arching your back. Rounding your back. Arching your back. One more time. Rounding your back. Arching your back. Super cool. Other side. So, rising up. Left foot out to the side. Right hand up towards the ceiling. Slide sideways. Bend your elbows like a windmill. We're going to go with it. And then touch the floor with your right hand. Windmill, changing. And I'm coordinating into my hips. And I've got the push, squeeze, push, push, squeeze. Which way to push, squeeze? That's the way I've said it. The push, squeeze happening in my pelvis. So I feel the sense of my hips are moving forward towards the front of my thighs. I'm not sticking my bum out as I windmill from one side to the other side. Nice. Next time that your right hand travels down, pause there. Right hand travels down, let your palm land, and then lift your foot off the floor as you reach your left hand up towards the ceiling. Push into the point, so the the ball of your foot is pushing away from you, and you're push squeezing through your hips. So you're pushing your hips forward, you're widening through the front of your belly. Arm is up. How would you widen and open the front of your torso? The tendency here is that we stick our bum out and our leg comes forward. So how would you lengthen into the front of you? Nice. Right hand to your hip, left hand to your hip. Keep your right hand where it is. And then roll in a circle with your leg. How do you stabilize? Pushing your hips forward and let your leg move. And then in the other direction. Super cool. Come down, rest into your child's pose. So all the way down, resting into your child's pose. Feeling into it. Nice. Wow, it's almost full bright outside. Isn't that amazing? So cool. So just wiggling down into your child's pose. Like bring your knees a little bit further apart and really try and deepen down so that your belly's trying to scooch down towards the floor. I'm gonna bend my elbows. I like that more this morning. I don't know why. Oh yes. I'm gonna bend my elbows and hold my head. Oh, so nice. And just breathing, connecting. Nice. So come sit on your mat and stretch your legs out long in front of you. Roll into your belly. Big circle. And just feel that. How is it to roll now? And roll in the other direction. Twisting towards the right. Hold on to the outside of the right leg with your left hand. Twist deeply towards the right. Chest is widening, breath is deep. Find the length. So push down into your feet. So that feeling of right now, the squeeze push isn't possible, but it is. Because I'm not going to push my hips forward because I can't, but instead I kind of engage the front of my hips in squeeze a little bit more, and then I push down into my sit bones. So I'm exaggerating the depth and the connection of my sit bones to the floor. Nice. Twist to the other side. Again, a little bit more energy to the squeeze at the front of your hip, and then depth and weight down into your sit bones. So we can accentuate the lengthening, but we can also accentuate the shortening, a bit like a coordination. It's not just the long that we focus on, it's the shortening on one side and the shortening on the other, which creates the length. So same thing here is the shortening or the tightening of the front of the hips that allows the opening of the back of the hips. Also, actively engaging something means that you can actively relax it. Great. Come all the way down, lie down, landing on the floor. Just sway your knees from side to side. And maybe you find that squeeze push here. As I drop my knee down, the top leg kind of pushes into itself a little bit more because of the information that I've been giving it the last few days. I'm starting to engage into a lengthening process here that's really different. But then also as I travel back through the center, I have a feeling of the push backwards and then the push forwards. Push backwards with my bum, push forward with my hips. Backwards with my bum, forward with my hips. So just feel that. There's two different actions happening through the pelvis. Backwards with your bum, forward with your hips. Nice, one more time. Backwards with your bum, forward with your hips. Cool. Pause. Stay there. Went slightly over time, sorry. Camera issues at the beginning. I don't know what's happening with my camera. I downloaded a new conference software. I wonder, has that messed up my camera and its understanding of how it communicates with my computer? I wonder. So I'll find out. Be great, be wonderful, be you. And I'll see you all tomorrow for more adventures into the push and the squeeze and your toes and your feet and the point. Wonderful. Great. Be well, be awesome, be you. And I'll see you then. Swan swan.